Hi, everybody. Matt Bernier, joined by Woodbine analyst Dawn Lupul, taking a look at the Sunday Woodbine play of the day for September the 23rd. Race number 9, a graded stakes race, a mile and an eighth on the main track, the Grade 3 Durham Cup. Dawn, it's only a field of 5, and the usual suspects are
Yes.
in here for this sort of division. The older horses going long. We know about Melmich. We know about Are You Kidding Me? And we've got a little bit, I suppose, of a fresh face in Florida 1. We'll talk about all three of them. Let's start off down on the rail with Melmich. Let's be fair. He had no chance in the way that race, the Elgin, was run most recently. The opening quarter for he himself was in 28.75. Tried to close into those fractions, never going to work. I still question, though, where is he as far as his form is concerned here as a 7-year-old?
I think that's a valid question. I mean, he was bet right down last time. Although the pace worked against him, he still needs to beat those horses, and he was unable to. So I'm a little bit concerned as well. He may rebound, good horses do, but sometimes time catches up with them too.
Now, that could be the case for the number 3, Are You Kidding Me, as well. He was a winner 3 starts back in the Eclipse Stakes at a mile and a 16th. This mile and an eighth, you wouldn't think at face value should be an issue for him, but at the end of the day, he's only 1 for 6 lifetime at the mile and an eighth. Do you think he's in as good form as he once was here at the ripe old age of 8?
No, that was a huge disappointment for him in that last race, the Seagram Cup. I mean, he didn't fire, Melmich didn't fire. They both looked like tired horses, and I really didn't find an excuse for either of them. Are you kidding me? It just seems when he gets past the mile and 16th, he knows, and he doesn't like it. Mile and a quarter, no. Mile and an eighth, pretty much no.
And like you say, the other problem with that Seagram Cup, the pace in that race was legitimate, and they just didn't come with any sort of bid. A little bit disappointing. He's 8-5 on the morning line. The number 5, Florida 1, perhaps he's the now horse as far as this division is concerned. Most recently, I thought that was a fine effort in the Seagram Cup. The top 2 finishers came back, and they earned buyers respectable. The next start for Decorated Soldier was a victory with a 94. The runner-up, Gigantic Breeze, an 89 buyer. Do you think that this is the time to strike for a horse like Florida 1?
I do. I totally do. This is his distance. I think he's facing a field that's very suspect on a lot of different levels. So I really think everything's working out in his favor. Having the outside draw for his running style, no issues getting stuck in traffic. I think he's the one today.
He's my second pick in here. I'm curious your thoughts on the horse that I want to take a little bit of a flyer on. That's the 2, Avies Mesa, going out for Josie Carroll. From a figure standpoint, this horse is certainly a little bit on the slow side. And even from a class standpoint, this horse needs to prove that he can run with these types. But I think he is on a bit of an upward trajectory. He's won 2 starts in a row, and the buyers continue to improve a little bit. More importantly, I don't think there's a heck of a lot of speed in this race. And I know when you look at his running style, he's not necessarily a burner, not a horse that's just going to go out there and take over. But I have to be honest, if I were the connections, I'd be looking at this race saying there is no speed whatsoever. Our best chance is to try to wire him. Thoughts on the 2, Avies Mesa?
Yeah, totally. Are you kidding me? Hernandez, they may decide to try to go a little bit as well, because let's face it, he hasn't been doing all that well, his usual style, sitting just off of it. But yeah, you could be onto something, Matt. He's a horse that is at least in a regular rotation now, because that's always been a bit of a thing. So I wouldn't talk you off that one. Hey, you're going to get odds.
Sunday, the Woodbine play of the day, the 9th race. It is the Grade 3 Durham Cup. Dawn is going to go to the outside with the number 5, Florida 1. I'm going to go with the number 2, Avies Mesa, trying to upset the big 2 in here. The number 3, Are You Kidding Me, as well as the number 1, Melmich. Scheduled post time for Sunday's Woodbine play of the day, the 9th. It is the Durham Cup. It's at 5:30 Eastern. Good luck.